Yeah, yo, what it is, what it is. It's your boy KD. You tuned in live with Behind the Fence with KD. Hey man, it's been a tough weekend for us. We This is a recap for the tournament that we just had. It is the night on Sunday, April 7th. I mean it wasn't a good weekend. We didn't have any wins this weekend, so we actually then bumped that 4-7 up to now 4-10. So we definitely need to get on the ball with that because we backtracking right now. But let's get into it. We had one game today that we played. Uh, we had to play the East Cobb Astros Navy again, of course. Uh, and it just didn't go out in our favor. You know what I mean? It was 11-2. So it was a better game, what I'm saying. As we were speaking with the parents, we was able to at least extend the game out past two endings this time. Uh, DJ was able to get two at bats this time. So we had a couple of little positives. We didn't allow them to get up to 19 like they did yesterday. I mean, whatever. So that is a plus. But let's get into it. My guy DJ. DJ got his first home run. Uh, this season. Today, against Astros, second pitch. First pitch was a ball. Second one, they threw a fastball. I believe Perfect Game said it was 57 miles. It wasn't fast at all. Down the middle fastball. DJ sent it over the fence. So we did have a single home run that came in. Now Perfect Game got to get it corrected. They do have that home run listed for Q, which Q didn't even play. So all DJ stats was listed for Q, for just today game. But you know what I'm saying, no, he did great. We also had a run through Peanut. So both our two guys that's been producing, uh, really all season so far, scored for us today on that game. We didn't have too much. It was a lot of we didn't hit the ball enough. We had a lot of hiccup hits, a lot of pop outs, a lot of ground outs. It was just one of those type of days. So we didn't get to see a lot. DJ second at bat, he hit it right up the shortstop. He loved to give shortstop some work. But I mean, it was he was producing a day, and he did do his job as well as Peanut. But we didn't really get too much production. Jet was awesome on the mound. I think that's what helped us keep the game within reach for a while. Jet was doing a great job with pitching for us. Uh, it wasn't a lot. And that was pretty much about it. We kind of let the game get away from us, and uh, in the third, well, the bottom of the second, we kind of let the game get away from us, and then in the third, they kind of closed the door on us. We really couldn't find no offense after that. We did have a couple of errors that we do have to clean up. These errors has been killing us, and these type of things that we do speak on outside or behind the fence, shall I say, is the errors. Some parents say that it's the home runs, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. We had multiple times where we have bases is loaded, or even one or two guys on the bag, and we don't even get to get them in, or they don't get to come in at all. So that's detrimental. We ain't able to put up points. You know what I'm saying? Then we can't even help the home runs. If you look at it in them basketball terms, them home runs are like 3 pointers. So you can still be the team shooting, getting your tools up. That's shooting threes. You know what I mean? You just got to be more accurate, and you got to make sure that you make them. You make them pay for the mistakes. You know what I mean? But without a doubt, I don't think that that team is so much over these boys where they can't get over the hump. I just think that we get to the point where our errors are very detrimental to our success as a team. So we do got to definitely fix that out. But uh, I think it was a better competition game. Although it did end it with 11-2. We did have some guys that was able to make it on the bag. we just didn't get them in, and you know what I mean. And when that happens, you know, it is definitely a hard way to be able to win these games. So you know what I mean. I just want to know, just do salute these boys. You know, it is work, it is improvement. Like I said, we just have to start making these practices. Once we be able to have a full commitment to practices, I guarantee that we could be able to, you know, lock in and turn in a different stepping stone to what we got going on. But until then, you know, we definitely need to. Parents got to be able to put the extra work in outside of what they're doing um, at practice to be able to hit the best that they can be. Because we got a stack. We got a team full of dogs, man. We just got to unlock them. They got to just be. You know, we just ain't all there on the same time. Everybody like to take their days off. So when they come up where we all there on the same time, I promise you, this team is gonna be trouble. I want to come in hand. But you know, so we did take that loss, whatever. So it's another down weekend for us. You know what I'm saying? I do expect better. I do expect that, you know, these guys going to figure out and turn the leaf because we got the best coaches in order to get them to do that. You know what I mean? I do think that my son is surrounded by the best coaches that I could have for him. You know what I mean? And that's why, it got the work that he's going through. Now once we get the rest of the dogs on the team to follow suit, it's gonna be trouble. You know, it's gonna be trouble because we already got guys like him, Peanut, Anthony, Jet when he's there. That is coming in, and Braylon that's coming in and producing on a regular basis. No, we just got to get those other guys that has had spurts this season. That has had spurts like the Jacobs, the Mitch, ACs, uh, Kadirs. They had their times this season, but once it clicks on and we all come together and they be able to lock in and we melt down the eras because the eras is very detrimental. I promise you, it'd be looking a lot different. Um, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta stay locked in. Just stay locked in, stay consistent, stay with it. You know what I mean? Gotta, gotta understand that, at this level, also, the pitchings, I mean, every referee gonna have their different type of zones, but just like I tell DJ, I just want you to just go up there looking to hit. You know what I mean? You may make a play and the ball and the placement was really a ball, but you done made a play and sent the thing out, and now you're on the bad. Because he's up there to be a hitter. And most times he hitting in one, two, or three uh pitches that's thrown to him. You know what I mean? When they get high up in his count, 9 times out of 10 you gonna walk him. So you know what I mean, and by that time he done missed a whole bunch of pitches that he could have put in play. You know what I mean? We talk about that all the time. Like he fouls off a lot of balls that he could have put in play that's like 57, 58 miles per hour, stuff that's real easy to him. He'll foul it off because he's late on it, wasn't expected it, whatever the case is. Um, then that result in a walk. You know what I mean? You very rarely gonna get a strikeout out of him. If anything, you get him to hit something that's jamming him up or something, and he's popping out. That type of ordeal. But being a hitter is something that I always push to him. What I mean, since day one. You know what I mean, because that's the way we can score. Get yourself on the bag, and that's the way we can score. Because it's not guaranteed you're gonna be getting walked. You know what I mean, you're gonna be faced with good pitchers that could be able to put the ball down there. So what I need you to do is be a hitter. And I'm very proud of him. You know what I mean, he didn't double his stats than what he was at last year. So I'm very very proud of him. Uh, we just got to get the rest of the guys to follow suit. He does have guys like Peanut. He got guys like Anthony. He got guys like Braylon that is helping get the job done. But that's not enough to win games. We got to be able to take it. Oh, and my boy Eugene. You know what I mean? Eugene has been coming through with us, pitching wise. He have made plays. Hitting wise as well. So I can't leave my guy out. Also, so that's one of the guys that has been producing, and my boy Buff. So we we do have guys that has been producing, be able to get us to compete in games, but to get us over and get over that hump and be able to win these games, we got to get those other guys that we know for sure can get the job done. be able to put the ball in play and make some noise. You know, because I'm one of those parents that don't believe that, you know what I mean, you have to be a home run hitting team in order to win games. We've won a lot of games without hitting home runs because we don't have kids that hit home runs, uh, every day like that. But we do have kids that can't hit home runs. You know what I mean? My guy Peanut that hit one. He done got two so far this season. Anthony done got one. So we got guys that could be able to hit home runs on this roster. We just don't hit them all the time, but we have won games. So I don't think that home runs is the necessity key in order to get out these games. But I do think that scoring is. You know what I mean? We got to be able to put the ball in play or do whatever it takes to be able to get on the base. You have to have the mindset that you got to get on the bag, give yourself a chance to be able to score. Because you can't win a game if you ain't scoring unless your defense is top notch and the other team ain't scoring, then it's a different ball game. But what I mean, that ain't been the case for us. So what I mean, just really just focus on trying to find ways to score. You know what I mean, and that's really just been our laps. We haven't been a team that can score against great teams or whatever. And we just got to get out of it. I don't think that's a confidence thing or anything. I just think that we just have to be able to make use of our times because it's been times where his bases is loaded and there's two outs and DJ's at the plate and that he hits a grounder straight up to shortstop or whatever, and that's the third out. You know what I mean? So it happens to all of us. All of them have that moment, but you know what I mean. Like we just have to capitalize on those third base or those base loaded moments or moments where we got guys on the bag, and if not, we can't. If we can't put the trust in the batter, then we gotta probably try to force our way into that home plate so that we can be able to get that point. Because we losing these games, but once you look at the course of the game of how many points could have had because of what was on the bag before it was three outs, what I mean, that adds up. You know what I mean? We had costly errors. All these type of things adds up to losses. So when we try to figure those things out, um, because the errors are coming from it's coming multiple times from the same position from some of the same players. So we just really have to work on those players at that position more. But I mean that's just been the cause. So the errors been killing us. The errors, the pitching hasn't been a great thing, but it hasn't been the worst thing either. I think that the pitching has been pretty decent. You know what I mean? With all the pitchers, just after a while they start finding you, and the defense got to work, and then that's when the errors start to happen. And then when the errors start to happen, get those down. You got the home runs to deal with. So then it looks like the home runs is the issue, but really the issue is the errors. So what I mean, as we just keep tuning it on, I think that my coach is going to get this thing right as they always do. We're gonna be coming back and we're gonna turn this thing over to a winning record. Please believe that. Again, what I'm saying, I'm your boy KD. Please like, subscribe, follow. If you like to send any support to the squad, please hit me up. You can hit me up on Facebook at Devontre Blue, or you can hit me up on here, or you can hit me up on Instagram at FMMKD. You know what I mean? I'd be more than happy to get you over to the right people to send that donation to help these boys continue their journey to success. Uh, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to be able to make these boys grow. I mean, these kids, a lot of these kids been together since they were 5 or 4 years old. Some of them since they was 3 years old. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, that's one of them things that we have over teams is that, we do have that camaraderie. A lot of them boys been together for a long time. You know what I mean? So as we continue to see what we're gonna mold this into, I do look forward to sharing that moment with you guys. We're gonna try to get more video footage. I didn't do a lot today. I was trying to ease my way into it. You know what I mean? But I am gonna try to get these guys more into. I just think that we just had to get more focus this weekend. We already had two losses. or whatnot, then just trying to get them pumped in for the day. You know what I mean? So I really thought that we was gonna come in and get the job done. I was gonna start recording at least by the championship game. I believe that we would have one more game before that championship game. After that early game we had this morning. So, you know, we just didn't get there. It just didn't happen. We had a lot of issues that we do gotta correct. But I am signing off. It's your boy KD. This is Behind the Fence with KD, and I'm out.